Welcome back to our channel. Today is Monday, October the 18th, and we are wearing our breast cancer awareness shirts.
Yes, my mom is a breast cancer survivor. Actually, she's survived
Three
diagnosed. The other one wasn't officially diagnosed. They took her kidney out.
Right,
And
she had kidney cancer, and
right.
It was diagnosed after they took her kidney.
But basically, three cancers.
Right, and my grandmother died from breast cancer, so
Besides mental illness,
that's one thing that
I'm an advocate for any kind of any medical cancer, any kind of medical issue that can hinder your life.
Right.
Multiple sclerosis, cancer, anything.
I'm big on breast cancer.
I'm big on just anything health-wise to take care of your health. If there's something you know about,
right,
or you could, you think you're suspicious about something, whether it's gallstones, kidney stones, cancer, very about paying attention and taking care of your body the best you can.
And my big charity, the charities, and these are going to be charities eventually that we're going to start doing fundraisers for, is breast cancer awareness, mental health awareness, and St. Jude's,
and vets,
and
military vets,
right,
because that's a big thing. We very
right,
because they suffer with mental illness, PTSD, and all that too. So,
all right. So first, we are going to get into the holidays of the week. For today, on Monday the 18th, National Chocolate Cupcake Day, National Alaska Day, which is the day that Alaska became a state, National New Friend Day, International Menopause Day. I know that.
And we got Tuesday, October 19th, which is National Seafood Biscuit Day, National Face Your Fears Day, National Evaluate Your Life Day, and International Pediatric Bone and Joint Day. Evaluate your life. You can do that every day just to make sure you're on the right track.
Yep. And then on Wednesday the 20th, we have National Brandied Fruit Day, National Medical Assistance Day, International Chef's Day, and International Osteoporosis Day.
I have no idea what brandied fruit is.
Fruit that's been brandied. Instead of candied, they have fruit that's been soaked in brandy.
Okay. Well, Thursday, October 21st, we have National Apple Day, National Reptile Awareness Day, National Pets for Vets Day, and International Day of the Nacho. Ooh, nachos.
Then on Friday, the 22nd, we have National Net Day. We have National Smart is Cool Day, National Eat a Pretzel Day, and International Stuttering Awareness Day.
Can't say words like nut around me. I expect you to have a giggle.
But that was why I did it while you were taking a drink.
And Saturday, October 23rd, we have Boston Cream Pie Day, National Mole Day, National Paralegal Day, and National Make a Difference Day. You should try to make a difference in something every day.
Right. Then on Sunday, the 24th, we have National Bologna Day, which I love bologna. I miss it since I've been doing keto. I haven't really been eating too much bologna. Not that it's not on diet, because it really is, but I just haven't been eating it that much. National Mother-in-Law Day, so I have to do something for my mother-in-law who lives with us. National Art Day, and the United Nations Day on Sunday. So,
my mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law lives doesn't live with us, 45 minutes away, right? Oh, I'm gonna rep our merch. This is our merchandise. This is a cup. I have the link to our merchandise store in the description box below, as well as the link to our website in the description box below.
Can't wait till my new saying comes out on my shirt.
But today we are going to talk about how exercise affects anxiety and stress. But first, we are going to get into...
Affects it or helps it? Or both?
Both. First, I'm going to give disclosure. Our disclaimer is this channel is not focused on any specific diet or lifestyle, but we focus on providing information about all things health and various eating lifestyles. So this information is relevant. The goal of this channel is to help people educate themselves so they can make their own informed decisions about what is right and wrong for them, not to tell people what to do or how to do it. This information is not a substitute for advice from a physician or healthcare professional. Consult a doctor and do your own research before making any extreme lifestyle changes. And please take responsibility for your own health. So, getting into exercise for stress and anxiety. And it's how exercise affects and helps stress, and anxiety.
I thought you accidentally blew it up too big and you had like too big. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. The physical benefits of exercise, improving physical condition and fighting disease, have been long established, and physicians have always encouraged staying physically active. Exercise is also considered vital for maintaining mental fitness, and it can reduce stress. Studies show that it is very effective at reducing fatigue, improving alertness and concentration, and enhancing overall cognitive function. This can be especially helpful when stress has depleted your energy or ability to concentrate. When stress affects the brain with its many nerve connections, the rest of the body feels the impact as well. Or if your body feels better, so does your mind. Exercise and other physical activity produce endorphins, the chemical in the brain that acts as a natural painkiller, and also improves the ability to sleep, which in turn reduces stress. Scientists have found that regular participation in aerobic exercise has been shown to decrease overall levels of tension, elevate and stabilize mood, improve sleep, and improve self-esteem. About 5 minutes of aerobic exercise can begin to stimulate anti-anxiety effects.
And like I said before, some people like to do exercise at night. Some people prefer it in the morning.
Right.
Depends on their schedule. Some people can exercise and go right to sleep. Some people, it wakes them up.
Right. Mine typically wakes me up. Exercise typically wakes me up. That's why I would rather do it in the morning than in the afternoon. But
sometimes you can't. You have no choice.
Right. But also sometimes nothing helps me go to sleep. I mean, I have a lot of sleeping issues. So relationship of exercise. I'm not going to read all of this. I will let y'all read this. But there is a relationship of exercise to anxiety disorders. It has been proven that a 10-minute walk or a 45-minute workout can help with anxiety disorders, can help with stress.
And when I tell people exercise, you don't have to go lift weights. 4 or 5, 10 or 15-minute walks throughout the day. Just spread them out.
Right.
Can just to get you outside or just to get you off of whatever's going on in your life.
Right.
What do we tell people, or I tell our son? If you're in the middle of something and it starts stretching you out, back away. Go approach it later. Take a break.
Take a break and reapproach it with a clear mind.
That's what I'm saying. 4 or 5, 10-minute walks a day is fine. I mean, you don't have to go lift weights. You don't have to go be a runner.
Right.
I mean, when people think exercise, I got to go lift. No.
You don't have
4 or 5 10-minute walks a day.
Right.
Or 2 30-minute walks. Whatever you have time for.
Buy a gallon of water, and you can use a gallon of water as a weight and just lift it up. Do some arm lifts or some bicep curls. You don't have to have weights. You don't have to go to the gym. You can do simple exercises in your house just to get a
body
little
squat.
movement. Right.
You do jumping jacks.
Right. Exercise. A lot of therapists actually suggest as a part of therapy to exercise as part of your therapy. Had somebody do that. My therapist has recommended she hasn't recommended exercise, but since I have been exercising since I lost weight, she has mentioned how much better my mood and how things have
meditation.
Right. Meditation is very good. Yoga is very good for mental health and things like
stretching. That. Anything to take you away from something for 10 or 15 minutes to get your mind off of stress is a good thing. It doesn't have to happen all the time, but if you feel stressed out, back away. Take 10 or 15 minutes. Relax your mind.
Right.
Forget about the world. Go into your little own world for 20 minutes.
Right.
You know, I mean, it could help.
Yep.
I'm not saying it will, or I'm not saying it won't, because I don't know you.
Time it will.
But it could.
Right.
Unless you try it, you won't know.
Right. Fitness tips: stay healthy and manage stress. The most recent federal guidelines for adults recommend at least 2.5 of moderate intensity physical activity, a brisk walk, each week, or 1.25 hours of vigorous intensive activity.
I wish I could swim laps.
Or a combination of the two for each week. If you have an exercise program already, keep up the good work. If not, here is some that can help you get started. Do 5 30-minute sessions of jogging, walking, biking, or even dancing. Turn on, I would say, if I was younger, I would say MTV, but they don't have that anymore. But you can turn on Spotify or YouTube, turn on some music, and dance. It's a lot of exercise, and believe me,
wherever you get your music from, whether it's Spotify, Amazon, YouTube.
Turn on some music for 30 minutes and just
people
dance
that have
with the
Cox
music.
Cable or AT&T, they have a bunch of music stations on there, you know. Wherever you get your music from.
Right. You can set small goals.
You got an MP3 player. It doesn't matter.
Right. And let's see. It's better to walk every day for 15 to 20 minutes. You don't have to do it all at one time. You can wait till the weekend and do 3 fitness marathons. Just go walk around for an hour. You know, lots of specific data suggest that frequency is most important. Consistency, as he keeps telling me, consistency is very, very important, and it will help you mentally. It will help you manage stress. It will help alleviate stress. Just to clear your mind, go for a walk, look outside, go to a park and walk around. It will help you eat so much.
Go bird watching. Go look at the ducks. I mean, I don't know. I mean, something that'll take your mind off of what's ailing you.
Right. You can find forms of exercise that are fun and enjoyable. Extroverted people often like classes or group activities. People who are more introverted might prefer solo pursuits. Distract yourself with an iPod, other portable media players. Download a book, a podcast, music. Many people find it more fun to exercise while listening to something. I zone out. We talked about it last week. I zone out. I put on my headphones while I'm working out, and you have to physically touch me because I'm in the zone and I'm working out.
But sometimes I'm trying to get you to pick up to where I don't always want you to stop your music.
Right.
Because I'm trying to give you hand signals that you don't always have to stop.
Right.
So unless you see me open my mouth, you don't have to turn your music. If I just touch you on the shoulder, you look at me, and if I go, "Are we done?" Or it's how many, I'll do.
But that still gets me out of the zone. So that's why I know. So, and see, that's the third one here, recruiter exercise buddy, and we work out together. We used to go to the gym together, but we didn't work out together. But now we actually do work out. We do the same exercises. We do supersets where I do one machine while he's doing another. Then we switch and we go back and forth. And I have noticed that we get done quicker because our gym is getting more full, but also I work up a bit more of a sweat.
And we're going to add 2 more exercises. So we're going to set it on 6. We'll do 8. But there's times that you'll go upstairs and do 10 minutes of cardio, and after we work out, and I'll say I'm not doing cardio, but all of a sudden, what do? I wind up doing the treadmill
and do it.
Right. So.
And also this last one, be patient when you start a new exercise program. Exactly. Most sedentary people require about 4 to 8 weeks to feel coordinated and sufficiently in shape, so that it's going to take, especially if you're not used to doing a lot of activity, it's going to take a little bit longer for you to feel better when you start exercising.
And find an exercise program that you would stick to, not one that's going to make you feel like you're not. Don't choose one that's going to make you feel like you're not accomplishing anything.
Right.
The best workout is one that you're going to want to do every day.
Right. And I mean, and I can say I hated working out. I did. Mm-hmm. I hated physical activity. I hated going to the gym. But since I've started this workout routine, I feel so much better. And not every routine works for every person.
Exactly. That's why I say find what's going to make you feel good.
You can get a trainer, or we can actually help you. I have been putting on our website, which is linked below. On our website, I have a fitness section. Right now, I've only got a few workouts. I have a 5-day workout and a 3-day workout, I think. But I'm going to be putting up more and more. And actually, by the time this goes up, I may actually have more than that up on our website. But I do have all of the different types of gym machine and workouts that you can do, and you can always change them up. Right. If you're going to do them at home, you can always change them up just to the different muscle group exercises where I do have on our website right now. And it can help you to determine what muscles you need to work out. If you want to get some more arm strength, or you want to get rid of because I have the bat wings here, you can go onto our website.
And I'm starting to realize that I think that's better. We're going to start different now.
Right.
We're going to start doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off Thursday Friday, Saturday, off Sunday regimen, because I think it'd be easier for us to have that one day, no
Instead
matter
of
what
having-
regimen
right.
we do, instead of doing 5 days. Because not anybody, but most people know when you have a job
You
and
have 2
and
weeks, 2 days
if you
off.
don't have a Monday through Friday job.
But most people.
But I'm talking about some of the people that are in the workforce that have a 7 they can be scheduled, their place is open 7 days a week, like say Walmart, and they'll work for 3 days, they'll be off one. Work 2 days, off one.
Right.
Work 3, off one. Work 3, off one. When most people that are in the labor world like that
Right.
would rather have a 1 day off
Instead of
than
having
2
2
days
days off
back to back,
together.
because
Right.
then you don't want to get up. It's like 2 days.
Most jobs that I had weekends off. That's just how the jobs I had, office jobs.
That was a
I
career,
had,
right?
I had office jobs. I had 2
I
days
didn't.
off.
I worked
I
for
did.
Walmart. I worked for Kmart. I worked in grocery stores.
Right.
So I appreciate having, 1 day. I told them when they would put the schedule together, they would ask me, how do you prefer to be scheduled? 2 or 3 days at a time, 1 day off. Not 2. I never wanted, unless I requested 2 days back to back, I didn't like it.
But I had also, when I was working, I had a child too, who went to school Monday through Friday, and
especially when I worked overnight.
Right. But
I didn't like the 2 days back to back having an overnight
the
shift,
workout
it's like it messed up my whole regimen.
The workout that we've been doing, we would take weekends off, but we've noticed that 1 day a week we would just get to where we didn't want to go to the gym. So we're changing up our routine, and we're going to have off usually Thursdays off and Sundays off, and then work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, off Thursday, work Friday, Saturday. Right. Just to break it up and to...
Because you need at least 1 day rest. Yeah, you need at least 1 day rest. And I don't care what people say, oh, well, I work out 7 days a week. You don't do what we do. You probably work certain muscle groups, and then you probably been at it a long time to where you know what to do on Monday, so you don't overdo it on Tuesday.
Right.
Like you might work chest on Monday and legs on Tuesday, then shoulders on Wednesday. So, people know how to do it.
Right.
But see, not everybody can work out 5-6 days a week.
Right.
You have to have that 1 day of rest.
Right. And then for cold weather, now we live in the South, and people who are watching us in the South won't have to take quite as many of this. Dress in layers, exercise in layers that can be easily removed if you're sweating, but put them back on. But you dress appropriately for your climate, basically. If you know it's going to be cold, if you know it's going to be snowing, you dress appropriately, because as you're working out, your body temperature is going to rise, but your skin is still going to be exposed.
Some people wear that stuff in the summer just because they want to sweat more.
Right.
Even though sweat doesn't help you lose fat, it does help you get rid of some of the toxins. It helps you get salt and stuff out your body.
Right.
It does. The thing is, I wear a sauna suit because it helps me sweat. You're only losing water weight. You're gonna go drink a half a gallon of water and put some of that weight back on. I mean, it's a myth. It's been myth busted. Wearing a sauna suit doesn't lose fat.
Right. But also, if you're exercising outside, be sure to wear sunscreen, because you can get sunburned just as easily during the wintertime as you can during the summertime for moving clothes.
Some people don't get sunburned,
but they can.
Right. You're saying take precaution.
Right.
If you're prone to getting sunburned, you know what to do.
Right. Also, make sure you get your fluids. Make sure you're drinking plenty, because when you're working out, you're sweating. That means you are losing fluid, so you want to drink that fluid. Again, when you're sweating, you want to take precautions for the temperature outside. You're sweating, you have fluid that's liquid on your skin. You don't want to freeze burn your skin in extreme cold areas.
And you see that one right there, heading to the wind. I've never really heard people, it's a 50-50 thing. Some people like to run with the wind, some people like to go against it.
Right. But that's also, and I mean, here it wouldn't be as big of a deal as much as up north or in other climates that are very cold.
Pay attention to your body, because it will
pay attention to your body, but also know the climate conditions in your area.
Because not everybody gets a chill after working up a sweat. So like I said, your body will tell you.
Right. But the main thing that we want people to know is that being active, and we're not saying you need to go to the gym, because you don't need to go to the gym. You don't need to do a heavy exercise routine, but being active is important for any type of mental issue, any kind of issue. You need to have some type of physical activity. Some type of activity will help you deal with mental issues.
If you got a basketball, go in your driveway and just dribble it.
Right.
I mean, just something to keep you, moving.
Right.
Just, I mean, if you live close to a gym, take your ball and go hit it against the concrete wall with your hand, or a tennis racket. Just bounce it back and forth.
Right.
I mean, anything that you can imagine, you can find something to do.
Right.
And, for anxiety, yes, I mean, some people get worse than others, but manage your triggers.
Right.
Find, it might take a little while. Some might not.
Mm-hmm.
But when you know what triggers your anxiety, it's a lot easier, in my opinion. It's a lot easier to maintain.
Right.
If you find your triggers.
To deal. Right.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't know all my triggers.
Right.
And the ones I do know, sometimes I can avoid.
Right.
Sometimes I can't.
Right.
So I'm not saying that, life is all peaches and herbs and, it's peaks and valleys. Right. It always will be. So, it's going to go up, it'll go down. So you got to find balance.
Right. Again, I have our merchandise store as well as our website linked in the description box below. I also have, which is in the description box of every video, the suicide prevention hotline and the mental health awareness website that you can link to. And if you're having any type of mental issues, if you have any type of mental illness, you can go to the mental health awareness website and it can help you find a psychiatrist, find a doctor, help you figure out what you need to do, what the next step is to do. Also, in the description box of every video this month will be the National Breast Cancer Awareness website. And I think that's about it for today.
Well, I'm thinking about ideas about like stuff that we find, like stuff like this, and stuff that we've tried or stuff that other people have tried, just to give information.
Right.
Even if it's not healthy, if it's just like I ran across something. I don't like Snickers, but I saw somebody share something called Snickers cinnamon bun. I'm like, some people might like to try that.
Right.
I could give it to you. Look, we found this. Yeah. Go try it. You tell us what you think.
Right.
Well, I don't like Snickers.
Right. But that's gonna be it for today.
Milky Way, I hope you're listening.
That's going to be it for today. Please like and subscribe. I will be back on Wednesday. I will have a video, a dessert
And remember, people.
Breast cancer.
Real men rock pink. Never forget.
He'll be back on Friday. I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll have a dessert recipe go up on Thursday. And we will be back on Monday. So please,
the week of Halloween.
Please like and subscribe. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.